Good morning, children. Let us start the first semester of this academic year, unit number 1 in English. The name of the lesson is Jack and the Beanstalk. The unit's name is Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, this is a story all about a mother and a son whose name is Jack, and let us see what will happen in the lesson. Jack and his mother were very poor. Milky, their cow, was the only thing they possessed that was close to a fortune. So, Milky, you can see here a white cow, and it was only source for them to get some income for their livelihood. Now, what happened to that cow? Let us see. Jack's mother told him to go to the village market and sell the cow so they could make some money. So his mother told Jack to go into the market and sell this cow in the market so that they'll get some money. Now Milky has stopped giving milk. Why they are selling that cow? Because it is not giving milk. Her milk was our only source of income. Now what shall we do now? Mother asked Jack. And if I get at least a few pounds for Milky, we can start a business, said Jack. Now on his way, when he was going to sell that cow, a strange man appeared out of nowhere and struck up a conversation with Jack. You can see in the picture here, children, a stranger. A person came near to Jack and he started talking. Now the stranger held out his palm with 5 strange beans on it. Now what this strange man gave to Jack, he gave 5 beans to him. What these 5 beans will do, what he told him to do was, he will get a lot more than a few pounds for my cow, my lad. And then, how much do you think this cow worth, sir? Well, Milky is certain worth more than these beans. Now the stranger asked about the cow. So Jack started telling that you will get some pounds for this Milky. Now, as I've told you, this strange man gave him some beans. Now what the strange man told about the beans? These are no ordinary beans. These beans are magical. Sow them overnight, and in the morning they will grow into a plant so big that it will touch the sky. So he started thinking about that plant and the beans, and he convinced that man, but he could not convince his mother. So what did mother tell? See here. Jack, being a naive boy, was fully convinced by the stranger, but it was another thing to convince his mother. He could not convince his mother, and she threw the beans outside the window. You can see here. Jack went to sleep hungry and sorry for his mother. However, when he woke up in the morning, he was surprised to see that the beans had grown into a giant big plant. You can see here, children, the beans became a big plant that it is touching the sky. So what did Jack thought about the stranger? Wow, the stranger was not lying. The beans are magical. I must find out where this beanstalk leads to. So he was thinking about the plant, and he started climbing up the plant. What did he saw when he climbed up the plant? Let us see. So Jack climbed up and climbed until he reached the land above the clouds. There he saw something that blew his mind. So when he climbed up the tree, the plant, what did he see? He saw something different. The castle. He saw the castle belonged to an ogre. Ogre means a big giant. You can see here, a big giant is called ogre. His wife, the ogress. So she is the ogre's wife. Okay, these both are wife and husband. The ogress was kind soul. So when she caught Jack stealing a pie, she offered him breakfast. So he was stealing a pie, means a penny. So what did she say? She did not tell him anything, but instead she offered him breakfast. A castle in the clouds. Oh, what's that lovely smell? I'm so hungry, Jack said. And what did this ogress said? Gobble it down fast. The ogre will be here soon. He is evil. He loves to eat little kids. Now, just then Ogre arrived. The ogress pushed Jack behind a trunk. He hid there and watched the ogre quietly and said, Wife, do I smell a young kid? Where is it? Now, wife said, Oh, there is no kid here. The smell must be from the soup that I made for breakfast. Now, after breakfast, this giant asked his wife. The breakfast was pathetic. As usual, you and your vegetables. If you don't wish to anger me further, bring me my hen that lays golden egg. Now, from behind the trunk, Jack saw the most incredible sight. Now, what did he see? After counting the eggs, the ogre went to take a nap. Seeing this as the right moment, the ogress told Jack to leave, but it was too late. The ogre woke up, saw Jack, and gave a loud roar. So, what happened to that boy? Hiding the boy from me, I'll have you both for supper. So, the giant told his wife, I will have you both for breakfast. What the Jack did? Seeing the ogre in a bad mood, Jack grabbed the hens and sprinted out of the castle with the ogress. You can see here in the picture, children, ogress, the wife of a giant, and also Jack, both were coming out of the castle, and they're trying to climb the tree to come down to the earth. Now they started coming down. Then where shall I go? I don't have anyone but the ogre. Jack said. In terror, the ogress had left the castle, but now she realized that she had nowhere to go. But the ogre is evil and dangerous. And why don't you come with me? I am sure you would become great friends with my mother. So Jack brought ogress with her, the wife of a giant, and they both came down from the castle. You can see here in the picture, children, they are climbing down from the tree, and Jack and also the ogress, and following up by her husband ogre. What happened to this ogre? Jack and the ogress soon found themselves sliding down the beanstalk, but the ogre was not far behind. As soon as Jack and the ogress hit the ground, Jack started chopping up the stalk with an axe that he found in his garden. So he took an axe from his garden. You can see in the picture here in his hand there is an axe. So what is doing? He is cutting out the plant that is touching the sky. So what happened to that giant? It fell down. The giant fell down and he turned into ashes. So see, the stalk was soon chopped down. The ogre fell on the ground and turned into smoke. Jack showed his mother the hen that laid golden eggs. Now we can, but Jack, that's stealing, said his mother. But the ogress said, now we can all live together happily. No, sister, it is a reward for freeing me from an evil ogre. So the hen that was laying golden eggs was presented to that family so that they would live a happy life even ever after with this ogress. So this is a story about Jack and the Beanstalk, children. Hope you understood the lesson. If you have any doubts, you can go through the lesson and read it well.